Hey folks, welcome back to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm Josaway, and let's get into today's stream. When we left off, we had completed Chapter 1, meeting with Ebina, the interim leader of the Seiryu clan, who had assured us that our friend Sasaki had a good job working at a vault where he hides sensitive information from people around the globe. Let's dive into Chapter 2 and see what it's all about.
No, it's fine. Old habits die hard, huh?
Joe Sawashiro, former captain of the Arakawa family. So this was somebody that Kasuga looked up to.
I thought you were in the slammer. What are you doing here? You were found guilty. You killed the Seiryu chairman. As far as Ebina is concerned, you're public enemy #1, right? At a glance, I'd say he's treating you like the opposite.
You know, for a dumbass, you're pretty perceptive, huh, Ichi?
And I see you're at it with that. Would it kill you to be nice for once? I guess old habits really do die hard.
So they do.
So, what exactly is going on?
Well, long story short, I wasn't the one who killed Chairman Hoshino 4 years ago.
What?
All right, looks like it's flashback time. This must have been an event that occurred in the previous game.
Hmm?
Awful late to the party, aren't you? Seems even Hoshino got sick of waiting.
Young master, what have you done?
Yeah, I should be asking you. The ruthless Captain Sawashiro I once knew never dragged his ass. But I have a theory. You let it slip that someone was after the old man's head, didn't you? If all went according to plan, Ichiban would come save the day before you made the hit. That's what you were banking on, right? Well, change of plans.
I see. So you sent a guy in ahead of me to ensure the job was done.
I'll make sure the credit goes to you.
Hey, Pila.
If it gets around that you off the Seiryu clan chairman, well, you're sure to impress a cellmate or two.
So then, that means I'd lost your trust some time ago, young master.
You're wrong there, Sawashiro. You never had my trust to begin with.
So it seems like the young master sent this guy to kill him, and Sawashiro let that leak so that somebody would stop him without violating his cover or his trust with that young master character, Aoki. And then Aoki double backstabbed him and set him up. Half-Life 2 will get a 20th anniversary update? Interesting. Okay.
So someone else got to him before you even had the chance. Right. Then the young master played you as well. And even knowing that, you still took the fall.
Well, I can't deny I was on my way to kill the chairman. Maybe I did pray for a sort of miracle. That by some chance I wouldn't have to. But it would have been too shameless of me to plead innocence.
You had your reasons. I'm sure a lot was going through your head at the time, yeah?
That's true. I suppose I was trying to atone for my sins somehow. It was clear the young master... No. My own son was only sinking deeper into the abyss. I spoiled him. And Arakawa-san's death was a direct result of that. In truth, I might have prevented it. But instead, I pushed him to do it.
Yeah, there's a weird interaction between family relationships and the like hierarchy of the Yakuza. Either way, I could have sworn he was sentenced for life. How did he get out?
Once they put me in prison, I thought I'd just be counting down the rest of my days. But someone put that countdown on hold. That someone was Ebina. A man claiming to be his attorney came to visit. He told me he could prove me innocent, that he wanted to appeal for a retrial.
So Ebina knew the truth? Did he know about Chairman Hoshino? That there was another killer?
Yeah. He's a sharp one, that guy. Real young, full of energy type. He did everything he could to get me out of prison. It was all to serve his goal, to start up the second great dissolution. You even heard it yourself just now. Arakawa still had a lot more to do before he passed.
I get it. You couldn't be the one Yakuza left out of all this.
No way. I'm the guy that turned from the Tojo to the Omi, incited a war and went on an all-out rampage in the process. Get someone like me on your leash, and even a fresh face like Ebina's sure to turn a few heads. To keep the strays in line, he needs someone who can bark over them. I suppose that's why he brought me in.
Sounds like you got the short end of that one.
I'd say it's the perfect job for me. All things considered.
I do not trust this Ebina guy at all.
Else. It sure beats pretending to atone for my sins in some cell.
Captain.
I had asked Ebina to bring you here tonight, but it wasn't so I could talk about myself. I know I have no right, Ichi, but I have a favor to ask you.
A favor? From me?
It's a rush job, too.
Let me hear it first. I don't exactly want to bite off more than I can chew, you know?
Well, as I understand it, you're fresh out of a job, right? I'm sure you'll find the time.
Yeah, it's tricky though, because he's got that 5-year ex-Yakuza law to deal with. He's like 1 year into that. I don't think he really wants to go work for Yakuza again. And yes, Pilo, there would definitely be more Half-Life Alyx coming.
Hero asks you a favor and without any clue as to what it is. Run off and snag a passport. Sir, yes, sir, hey?
That's one way to put it.
Well, whatever his favor is, I imagine you'll be heading overseas, right? Passport ain't good for much else.
He's gonna fill me in later today. Said he'll be waiting at Heian Tower.
Are you gonna be okay by yourself? I mean, can we really trust Sawashiro?
You know, I think if he was gonna hurt me, he'd have done it by now.
That's a fair point.
Not only that, I'm out of work, with plenty of time to spare. Figured I'd just go meet him. I'd feel bad turning him down at this point, especially after he came to me for help.
Guess we're all going to Heian Tower then. You're not the only one with time on his hands after all.
I don't play more than 2 or 3 games at a time, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just something I can do. So right now I'm playing this game. I'm also playing The Last Spell, and now I'm playing Half-Life Alyx. I'm also considering playing some more Civ 6 monthly challenges, but that's a little bit much. I might not do that. As for Half-Life Alyx, like I'm really impressed by it. I'm also enjoying it. Like I really enjoy playing that. So I've already recorded a second episode that'll go up later today, and I'll be recording more. And I may do a second playthrough where I go through the story a lot faster, but I'm more focused on. I might do a second playthrough with a developer commentary on because it's very interesting to me. Anyway, we got to get to Heian Tower to meet with Sawashiro to find out about why exactly we're going to Hawaii and what he wants us to do there. Okay. Let's head out. Looks like we've got an opportunity for a little grinding along the way with some suspicious men. No, street punks. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he was easy.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
My reflexes for the perfect guard are not quite on point yet this morning. Yeah. With regard to HL Alyx, like, I think immersion is the key word. I think it comes down to level design and atmospheric design and the sound design. It's all really, really strong in the game, and it just, I mean, I was very tense in the second episode, and I was like sweating over how nervous I was getting over like being jump scared essentially by something, a head crab popping out of, you know, the wall or whatever.
Let's go.
Yeah, punch him in the face with that sausage, Adachi.
Another one in the bag.
Another one in the bag. All right, let's go. This path is blocked somehow. So I guess we need to go north further. Now, I can't remember what the pinks are. I can't remember if we see. I think that's like a serious threat. Like this is a tough fight.
Bring it on.
Threatening men.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Let's... These guys are level 9? Alright.
I'm up. You're in it now.
Can I knock him into Nanba? Maybe? That was pretty good. Okay. Got a defeat.
Let's go.
Why don't we...
Don't get caught.
You're weak.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting some guards off. They're definitely taking some damage, though. These guys are higher level. All right.
Yeah. Think I'm getting stronger.
Hero stats. Okay, learn a new skill, Hero's Flare. Learn a new skill, Beatdown. And Pigeon Raid. Okay, that sounds interesting. We need to spend a little bit of a pizza bun on our boy here. Okay, let's keep heading north. I guess Ijin Street is dangerous. That's what, I'm not sure what the pulsing red above the minimap means. Yeah, we've got dangerous enemies here. Interesting. Okay. Let's try. Wow, that was, I was not able to get anything there. Let's try the pigeon raid. Call upon your avian allies to inflict magic damage to enemies and apply the attributes of your equipped weapon. Okay.
Have fun with this. Hope this hurts.
All right, let's try Hero's Flare. Boost defense of Kasuga nearby allies. Range increases with higher style. I can't really get my friends in here. Let's try... I can't really line up a Grand Liner here. Let's just go for a normal attack. We'll punch him into Adachi.
I'm up.
You have a new skill. Beat down. When that punk tries your patience for the last time, damages an enemy and applies your weapon's attribute.
Going in.
I missed the... Man, those are hard to time. Let's just finish this guy off.
Ass kicking time.
Okay. Once again, Kasuga took kind of a lot of damage there. All right. I don't know what happens if someone goes down. I don't know if we've seen a recovery item, like whatever the Phoenix Down equivalent would be. Good question. The bird attack sounds like something your dad would do. Your dad is a magic street fighter? Interesting. Oi, Teme! Oi, Teme! Uria! Ah, Japanese games.
I'm in good shape.
You're hilarious. Alright, which way are we going here? Through the street area, I guess? I'm seeing lots of shops on the mini-map, but nothing, like, interesting. Nothing super interesting. Yeah, there's a little, I think, so this Chinatown thing has one, like, danger signal, and it's not pulsing red. I think there's, like, an idea of,
Let's go. Watch this.
I think there's a warning of the area strength. Where's this guy?
Get serious. I'm up.
I got one. Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Who's left? Okay, there we go. Sausage to the face.
On to the next level.
All right, excellent. A level up. Now, what is this over here? Oh, this is where we can scavenge for coins or whatever. We got an earthworm and 100 yen, and this lady is looking at me with disgust in her eyes. All right, we're here. Let's find out what this next chapter is all about. What are we doing in Hawaii?
To think there'd come a day when we'd share a meal here.
I'll say. Still, I assumed it'd just be us.
Actually, they're here on Ebina's orders. I made a lot of enemies before getting arrested. Plenty of people out there still hate my guts, it seems.
Oh, I did what you asked. Got my passport right here.
Ah, excellent.
So, what's this favor you're asking?
I'm sending you to Hawaii. There's someone there who wants to meet you.
Hawaii? Who is it?
Well, it's your mother.
What?
She's the one woman the boss truly loved. Akane-san.
Huh? Wait, that's...
Just so we're clear here, yes, you are indeed the boss and Akane-san's child. That fateful day 40 years ago, I saw everything with my own eyes.
You saw them having sex and conceiving him?
2 babies at the coin lockers were sadly mistaken for
Oh,
one.
okay. Some kind of soap opera nonsense. You just watched them walk away with your baby?
Perfect world, you would have been raised as Masato Arakawa, the boss's own flesh and blood. You were, of course, replaced with the son I abandoned.
That's why the young master was his son.
For it. You're welcome to say so. You have every right.
You know, I've always had 2 fathers. Jiro Kasuga at the Shangri-La Soapland, and by oath, Masumi Arakawa. For what it's worth, that's all I needed.
Maybe you're right. That said, what about your mother?
Right, this Akane-san lady is...
Yes. She's your mom.
No, but Akane-san, I heard she was killed. Heck, Arakawa-san told me himself. The Hikawa family hunted her down. You know, the guys Arakawa-san used to run with.
Right, well, that may be what the boss believed. But it's not entirely true.
Yeah, so the feel I'm getting from the game is very, very much
Of the Hikawa
soap
family
opera.
hoped to marry Arakawa-san to his daughter. That's how much he liked him. You might even say the patriarch wanted him as his heir. But as fate would have it, the boss was already together with Akane-san, so he had to fearfully turn down the offer.
Right.
That was it. And the patriarch's rage upon hearing the news was more than the boss could have ever imagined. In a sudden turn, he tried to kill both the boss and Akane-san, who at the time...
This is the other family that
You.
that the boss used to work with. I heard a lot of this from Arakawa-san himself. He said the Hikawa patriarch was a nut job. He also said Akane didn't make it, that he couldn't protect her in the end. Yeah, no, they're very different games, Hila.
The boss had heard Akane-san was caught by the Hikawa family, but he never saw her body for himself. He kept believing she was out there, and so he strung up one Hikawa member after another. But by then, it was too late, and the order to kill Akane-san had already been passed on.
I'm just gonna test something. I can pause cutscenes to discuss things. So, it occurs to me that if Ebina and Sawashiro are trying to manipulate Kasuga for some reason, like whoever this lady that he ends up meeting is, it may or may not actually be his mother. In grand soap opera tradition, there's always another twist, another turn, another betrayal, another incredibly unlikely coincidence or deception that, you know, is used to manipulate not just the characters, but the viewers. So I don't know who we're meeting here yet, but I mean, I understand how Kasuga's going to react. He's very naive and trusting, so he'll just assume that he's being told the truth and that this woman he's about to meet is, in fact, his mother. Could be. But yeah, it's very much a soap opera game. It's just a Japanese crime family soap opera instead of a, you know, hospital administration soap opera like Grey's Anatomy or something.
Contractors?
And it's more about male violence than female romance.
So now they were on the hunt too. The Hikawa patriarch was playing all his cards.
All that to kill Akane-san? Just her alone?
Crossing the Yakuza carries a heavy toll. Surely I don't have to tell you that. It was then Arakawa made one last move. And in order to save your mom, He raided the Hikawa family HQ. All by himself.
Sounds like something Kasuga would do.
Arakawa! You're going straight to hell, you damn traitor!
Oh, damn. Straight up stabbing murder. Okay. Yeah, speaking of male violence, damn. Holy shit.
You either move or die!
Wow. So this Hikawa guy lost everything just because he couldn't accept somebody not following his order to marry his daughter. What an idiot. Pride goeth before the fall, dumbass.
Akane, where is she? Old man.
Wherever she may be, she won't have much longer to live. The hounds are already on her trail, and once they sniff her out, it's feeding time, down to the very last bone. Whether I live or die makes no difference. My orders are absolute.
Then make new orders. Tell whoever you hired, you're calling it off.
The plan's already in motion. Give it up. As far as I'm concerned, you crossed the point of no return a long time ago.
Did you forget?
Where the fuck is Akane?
No longer in the country. She's bound for the Philippines. Stowed away on some shady-looking cargo ship, it seems. Imagine a pretty little thing by her lonesome, with hardly a yen to her name. Surely she has to earn her keep somehow. I hear life at sea is quite demanding, but it's the men at sea who I'd be concerned about. Bet you they're lined up as we speak.
Shit! You piece of shit! Tell your men to stand down, or they'll be dead just like you, Hikawa!
That's the spirit, Arakawa. Oh, I've been wanting to see that face. To hear you scream like the little brat you are!
Make the call! Do it already!
One really has to wonder, though, how bad is your bitch holding up?
The boss continued torturing the Hikawa patriarch until he breathed his last. But no matter what he did, the madman kept on laughing. Till the bitter end.
Jesus Christ. That is, I mean, that is insane. Yeah, I mean, no, I agree with you, Pila. You wouldn't die just from being shot in the fingers, but that's the point. He doesn't want him to die. He's trying to inflict pain to get him to break, to call off the hitmen or whatever. Apparently, Akane-san survived. But yeah, that Hikawa guy, clearly insane and evil. I don't think I would have tortured him. I think I would have just been done with it. Just put a bullet in his head and end him and move on to the next plan to try to rescue your woman.
And in the end, he never found out where Akane-san was. And now he had no chance of calling off her pursuers.
But wait, he knew she was headed for the Philippines, right? There had to be something he could do.
There was. He flew to the Philippines as soon as possible, and once he formed his own family, his subordinates joined the search. But nothing ever turned up, and the years just kept passing by. He came to believe that if Akane-san were alive, she would have contacted him. That day never came. So he and the rest of us assumed the worst. Though no one ever said it out loud. Here. It's the photo of Akane-san the boss had us carry around.
What?
I can't imagine you've seen it.
This is her? Akane-san? Oh.
She's native Hawaiian, albeit with some Japanese blood mixed in.
Then I have that blood too?
Guess that's how it goes.
Yes, that is how procreation works.
Ten years have passed since Akane-san.
The cigarette smoking is ridiculous. I mean, first of all, he smokes a cigarette for like a 15-minute cutscene, and only 1 millimeter of the end turns to ash. Then he puts it out and immediately lights another one. Like, how wasteful can you be?
Went missing. Then, one day the boss got an emergency call. It was from an officer of a Filipino group we had dealings with. He found a girl in Hawaii who looked just like her.
Then that mean maybe she moved back home at some point.
Yeah, we'd been looking at that angle too, as you might have guessed. But the boss never knew where exactly in Hawaii she was born. That might be why we still came up short.
So you went there to take a look? To find Akane-san?
As soon as I got word, I was on the first flight out. It was just me, though. The boss stayed behind.
Why?
What? Why didn't he go with me? If I can afford to be blunt, it's because he was afraid. He'd had enough. A man can only have his hopes built up so many times. The stronger and more promising the lead, the bigger the hurt when it all fell through.
I see. Makes sense.
Anyway, off I went. Eventually, I found her. It was Akane-san, no doubt about it.
But for some convoluted, complex reason, I didn't tell the boss, or he didn't
She
come.
was. About as safe as you can get. Granted, that presented a bit of a problem for me.
Huh?
Say all went well, and she returned to the boss. Akane-san would inevitably want to meet her child. And in that case, she'd quickly see that her son's been living with a handicap since the transfer at the coin locker. Now, she might at first say that just being able to reunite is enough. But eventually, she'd want to know about his condition. And she'd probably ask how that happened. Before long, she and the boss would be comparing their memories from that night. Then it'd hit. They'd realize they transferred their baby at different lockers. How then would they treat Masato Arakawa, The young master. The boy they believed was theirs.
Well...
No one truly knows what would have happened. But I did know this. As long as Akane-san kept out of Japan, everything here'd stay the same. Neither I nor the young master would have to suffer.
Wait, then you flew out to Akane-san too?
Exactly. When I saw Akane-san, I was planning to kill her.
Okay, this Sawashiro is not a good dude. I mean, I guess I should have known that, but...
Even I couldn't help trembling. I had every intention to get rid of the woman the boss loved. However, I ended up walking away. All thanks to something she said.
If anyone asks, I've been dead a long time.
And Akane-san has kids out there?
It shouldn't come as a surprise if you think about it.
So he's got half-brothers and half-sisters?
Hired killers. With absolutely no hope of contact from the man she loved. Who could blame her for anything? From then on, it was her life to live.
It's a weird non sequitur, Pila.
So I decided to honor her wishes. I gave word to the boss that Akane-san was dead. I told him the Hikawa family had reached her first. That all I'd found was her lifeless body. Nothing more. The boss quietly accepted my report. The search for Akane-san was called off. And she was never spoken of again. After that, I stayed in contact with her, though sparsely.
That seems reckless and dangerous.
Some control over her so that she wouldn't suddenly get homesick for Japan. You see.
You're a certified asshole. Still, I get that this all started because of what Akane-san said. I'm not saying everything you did was wrong.
Well, with the boss now dead and me out of prison, the situation has changed. I wrote a letter to Akane-san. I told her everything there was to know. How I betrayed the boss, and that Ichiban Kasuga, the boy who grew up in a soapland, was her child. Ironic, isn't it? Neither I nor Akane-san were finally free until long after the boss was gone. Anyhow, Ichi, Akane-san, she tells me she wants to meet you.
She does? Me?
Akane-san's home address. It's right there on the front.
Is this a letter from Akane-san?
What else would it be?
The letter was to stay between me and her. I'm afraid I can't show it to you.
Sure, I get that.
Yeah, I'm sure it must be strange to be in your 40s and be asked to meet your mom for the first time. But Akane-san's only getting older. A son ought to set his mother's mind at ease before she passes on, don't you think?
Well, yeah.
This is just one more way for me to atone for all I've done.
I don't believe you want to atone for anything. This is a manipulation. I don't understand what yet,
Tomorrow night
but this is definitely some sort of plot.
is how you feel about it. Will you go? Not for me, but for Akane-san. Please, won't you see her, Ichi?
Captain.
I beg you.
You know, I Never thought I'd see the day you bowed your head to me. All right, I'll go see her.
Well, I would have killed you if you'd said no.
What a sweetheart.
What's up?
Oh my god. Okay, so let's see. We're 40 minutes in and we've had about a minute and a half of gameplay, so 38 minutes of cutscenes so far today. Hey, good to see you're still in one piece. Huh? Were you guys waiting for me? Namba was worried about you, and I somehow missed my chance to skedaddle. Look who's talking. That's what I was about to say. So did you find out what Sawashiro's special request was? Yeah, about that. Things got a little complicated. You don't say. Then how about we head over to Survive?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Wait. Raise your phone's camera. Oh, look at this. I can take screenshots and whatnot. Oh, that's definitely the way to play. What does X do? Filters? I mean... that's definitely the screenshot.
Do a silly face.
Okay.
Stretching's important.
Alright, we gotta get over to Survive. I like the pineapple filter a lot. Is this a taxi situation? Should we be taking a taxi maybe? It's kind of a long run last time. Although I do like the occasional bit of combat here. Oh, look at this guy. Just an asshole. That's it. Just asshole. Oh, he's a dine and dasher, it says. Ozawa defeated.
Look at me go! Hell yeah!
Got some level ups. Very nice. Let's keep moving. A little bit of a better fight here. Farm some yen by fighting these guys. Suspicious men. All right. Do I have defense grand liner? Let's try this. Well, we got a lot of damage going there. Let's finish somebody who's low. You. Some of these guys are... yeah, that... It's a tight window. It's a pretty tight window for the perfect guard. And they keep moving around, which makes it hard to... They keep moving around, which makes it hard to position. They keep backing away from me, which is annoying. Whatever.
Let's get it done!
I missed. That's unusual. There was a lot of them, huh?
I'm up! Ass picking time!
There we go. Not bad, not bad. You only eat canned pineapple. Fresh ones make your mouth numb? That sounds like an allergy to me. Pineapple's friggin' delicious, by the way. One of my favorite fruits. Where are we? Is this like a public building? Like a library or something? I don't know what this is. Definitely looks like some sort of public building. Or maybe it's an apartment tenement? I don't know, but I feel like I'm trapped inside. What do I... Can I jump over things? Nope, okay.
Hey!
Oh, I do have a hey button, apparently. Alright, let's go to the front gate here. Down and out. That guy can't find a taxi. He's looking for a place to rent. Somebody's listening to audiobooks. What part of the city are we even in right now? I don't know. I do know I'm about to beat some fools, though. Alright. Let's try something fun here. Oh, this is Nanba? Okay. Let's try the pitiful look.
Watch this.
Anything works.
We got a used iron plate. Okay. Hero's Flare, let's boost defense. Where's Nanba? Yeah, all three of us are close together. Let's see what this looks like. Kasuga envelops the party in a stylish aura. Alright, you have a new skill, Beatdown. Let's try this.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's not that spectacular. Ah, that was hard. There was a delay on that.
Open wide.
Ooh, nice. There we go. Just smack him in the face with the broom. No problem there. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, hello. What are you? A natural herb. All right. Beatdown probably works as a stagger on stronger enemies. Yeah, I agree. I think there was something that said you can break guards too with grapples. I'm not sure if it counts as a grapple or not. It's a long run back home, I guess. But that's okay. It gives us a chance to mess around and scavenge. 10 yen. Not great. Hey, there's some suspicious men. No, they're threatening men.
Okay.
All right, let's definitely pyro belch here before they get a chance to move out of their group. Nice, 2 guys down.
Yeah. Let's go.
Sausage to the face. Perfect battle. 1,000 yen. Not bad. I'm not sure I'm going the right way here. Is there a... How far are we trying to get? We need to get across the river. Yeah. So we need to go this way. Cross the river and then turn south. Looks like we got another fight on our hands. Some street punks.
Ass kicking time.
He's guarding, so...
Let's do it.
Bat breaker? That's not a grapple. Let's not attack the guy who's guarding. Let's do something like this.
Yeah.
And then you don't have a grapple either. So let's just have you attack the other guy.
Let's go.
Okay, you can use the monkey flip. That's a grapple on this guy to break his guard.
Going in.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So the quick time can be either X or Y, but I'm having trouble remembering which is which on some of these special attacks, so I'm not always getting them just right. Alright, back to survive. Here we go. Yeah, it's pretty hot here in LA too. You can fast travel via taxi, but it costs money. Trying to watch your diet? Me too, but I'm not succeeding. I'm eating a lot of junk food. I see. Arakawa never found out Akane-san's alive and well. Maybe not, but kind of sounds like it was meant to be. Especially since Akane-san wanted to keep Arakawa in the dark and what have you.
Okay.
Yeah, things changed after the boss passed. Who knows if she'd want to meet with me otherwise. So what are you gonna do? Gonna ship off to Hawaii?
Hey.
Sure am. But it's not so much that I want to meet my mom. Really, it's more about paying my respects to the woman the boss loved. Kind of my sworn duty, you know?
Okay.
Well, I'm sure she'd like to see her son after so many years, especially given her age. Wait a minute, you've never been out of the country before, have you?
Okay.
This will be the first time. Nice thing is, I've already got the tickets. Captain Sawashiro's taking care of it. I'm guessing all I gotta do is get a taxi, then go from there.
Sure.
Sure, most tourist spots out there will have a Japanese speaker or two. Huh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, there's been lots of Japanese immigrants over the years. Honest, you mentioned traveling abroad to people about my age, the first place they'll think of is Hawaii. You know all those quiz shows from way back? The grand prize was usually a Hawaiian vacation for two. Huh, a Hawaiian vacation for two. Imagine if you went with Sachan. That'd be something. Like she'd ever say yes to that. So, you guys haven't made up yet? The message I sent last year is still marked as unread. Shit, really? What the heck did I do wrong?
Hold on.
Hey, let's just forget about that, yeah? And, oh yeah, don't you need to pack?
Yeah.
Oh, right, packing. Gotta pack for your big trip. And there's some stuff to know in advance. Like, watch out for white taxis. A lot of Japanese folks get scammed because crooks think we all look alike, like mild-mannered idiots. White taxis, huh? Oh yeah, one more thing. Huh?
Listen.
Before you shove off, might be a good idea to stop by old Arakawa's grave, huh? Yeah, you're right, I should. Right? Right.
Got it.
Alright, well, I'll visit him first thing tomorrow morning. For now, let's call it a night. Hey now, no sense moping about. Come on, it'll be all three of us.
Thanks.
Thanks. You got so many health problems, Pila. You have liver damage now, too? Oh, that sucks. Wish I could just wave a magic wand and make everyone healthy. Well, shall we? Now that I think about it, this is my first time visiting Arakawa's grave. Yeah, same for me.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a while myself. Hang on, I'll get us a cab. Okay, take a cab to Arakawa's grave. Oh, there's a cab right here. Cab will set me back about 500 yen. Better go pay my respects to the boss. So we can travel around the map, and then we can go to Arakawa's grave, which apparently isn't on the map. Yes, obviously, minor liver damage is better than terminal cancer. That's obviously an accurate statement.
I'm gonna go meet her. Akane-san wants to see me.
Arakawa. He had no clue Akane-san was still alive. Nor that you were actually his son. He never knew about any of it.
You know, whether I'm the boss's blood or not, I can't actually say. Honestly, does it even really matter?
Huh?
To the boss, I'm just me. And to me, the boss is just the boss. His blood, my blood, it's not important. It doesn't change a thing.
And that's why you won't take a DNA test? If it were me, I'd want to set the record straight.
For all I care, I got two dads. I've got the boss right here, and I've got Jiro Kasuga, the man who stepped in when no one else would. That's good enough for me.
If you say so.
Man, you always gotta be so stubborn. Say, by the way, what's that in your hand?
It's a knife. I'm gonna kill you.
I've got some of the boss's ashes in here.
Huh. You get that made somewhere?
I want to give it to Akane-san. You know, provided she'll accept it.
So that was it, huh? That's what made you decide to go?
Maybe. For what it's worth, I thought it might make the boss happy. So, what do you think, boss?
I don't want to keep Adachi-san and Nanba waiting. I should head out to the station and snag a taxi for the airport.
Huh? What's up, Nancy?
What?
That's my pet crawfish, of course. Nancy. I sort of bargained for her life with a homeless fisherman. She's been with me since. Namba stuck her in a clay pot as a joke, but turns out she finds it pretty cozy. Oh yeah, if I'm going to Hawaii, Nancy'll need a sitter. Wonder who I could ask. Adachi-san, maybe? Huh? That a no? Listen, if my stay in Hawaii goes long, you might dry out by the time I'm back.
Oh, yeah, of course we want to take our pet crawfish Nancy to Hawaii.
Fine, have it your way. We're in this together. You want to come to Hawaii with me? Yeah.
I hope Nancy has a function in combat. That would be amazing.
Girl, keep cool, Nancy.
The ridiculousness is... I see what they're doing. They're ramping up the ridiculousness slowly.
Oh, yeah. Feeling groovy.
All right, let's go.
Huh?
What is that, a flasher? Substory 2, Sujimon, Generation 2.
Jeez, what the hell's up with this guy?
Just another crazy off the streets. Nothing out of the order. Huh. Does it feel like we've had this conversation before?
Whatever. We know how to handle this.
Roger.
Punch him in the dick.
Come on!
Oh, is he gonna get off from being hurt? Oh, he is, isn't he? I don't... Well, what do we want to do here? I think we just attack him to start.
Ass-kicking time.
Yeah, let's just do some basic attacks here. Oh, nice, he got paralyzed. Kasuga's stunned by the sight of his penis. Get in there, Adachi. Show him your own phallus, the sausage you use to punch people in the face. Kasuga's stunned, not great.
So, let's go.
Okay.
He keeps backing away, so I can't get any back attacks or line anything up.
Yeah.
At least hit him into the wall or something. There we go. Okay, he got back involved. Nice, there we go. Maida defeated. I saw your Ochinchin and it was disgusting. My sister got scared by one of these guys before. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry. It's a funny joke in the game, but it's not funny at all in real life when somebody acts that way.
Man, what was his problem? I swear, this city's just as ugly as it ever was.
Oh, a turncoat titillator. Classic. You've not lost a step, Kasuga. How fortunate for us all.
Huh?
It's been a while, my boy.
You!
Who's this guy?
Who were you again?
It's me, you fool! Professor Morikasa, the bloody Sujimon sensei.
Oh, right! I was just kidding. Of course I remember you, Sensei!
Sujimon Sensei. This guy a friend of yours, Kasuga?
You were with me when I met him, I think. He took us over to his, Sujimon Center, right?
Come on, man. It's hard enough to remember the names of cute girls these days. Much less scarred up cue balls.
If you say so. Listen then. This guy's the Sujimon Sensei. The creep who
The creep who researches other creeps? Amazing.
Let me fill up a whole catalog with data on them. The Sujimon.
Oh, so it's not Pokemon, it's Sujimon. There must be some pun there.
Guilty as charged. More monster than man all. And inclined to make passers-by feel super jittery. Sujimon! Okay, yes. It's a stretch, but a necessary classification. For society to rid itself of these violent creepazoids, research and categorization are vital endeavors. You see, as ever, my ultimate goal is world peace.
No shit.
This world, despite all my efforts, it's still rotten with criminals and degenerates. Just look around you for proof. And so I collect data on them, their behaviors, their habitats, to help good, honest citizens stay clear of danger.
That's why you needed Kasuga's help? Since he's always getting his ass kicked in the seediest parts of town? Right. It's coming back to me now.
Well, Kasuga, will you take up the Sujimon cause once more? To be the very
Oh, come on,
best?
to be the very best. Get out of here with that.
You do still have the Sujidex installed on your phone, of course, don't you?
Hey, hold on!
You deleted my Sujidex app. All that data, gone.
Hey man, those things don't have much space.
With no cloud backup. Ugh. Nothing to do but reinstall it.
The Sujidex has been reinstalled on Kasuga's smartphone. Fantastic. The Sujidex is an app that records data about dangerous figures inhabiting the city known as Sujimon. Study up on their weaknesses, resistances, and skills to prepare for your next fight. Defeating a Sujimon is all it takes to get their data, but if you lose the fight or escape, the entry will remain incomplete.
Ah, what a pain in the ass.
Enough whining. You want to get the world safe, don't you?
Wait, I forgot. I'm planning to go to Hawaii soon. Will this thing even work overseas?
Oh my goodness.
Well, it should, in theory. But why are you headed there, might I ask?
I've got some stuff to take care of.
My boy, Hawaii is known far and wide as a Sujimon paradise.
Is it though?
Really?
One could call it an entirely different region of Sujimon.
Oh my god, they're treating it like a new region.
Yet a land of shadows, blessed by the sun.
Pokemon Sun and Moon? You gotta be kidding me. How far are they gonna go with this joke?
Hell of some sort of Sujimon.
A Sujimon tournament. Okay, and the Sujimon gym leaders?
Even work.
Perhaps. We'll speak more of that when the time comes. Away now, my boy. To Hawaii you go for priceless Sujimon data.
That is not why I'm going at all.
Remember, gotta dispatch them all. Become the Sujimon master again.
Whatever you say, Sensei.
I mean, as parodies go,
Hawaii, huh?
it's a fairly clever, it's a fairly clever twist on the Pokemon formula. And then they just went all in 100%. Wow. Okay. Should we get to the airport? Wait, wasn't I going to take a taxi? Okay, where are we going? I'm not sure how we pick the particular one we want, but let's go here. Okay, or we can go here. That's probably where we want to go. I mean, I only played a couple of the Pokemon games. I didn't play them all. But I quite enjoyed Diamond and Pearl. and Platinum. I think those were the ones. Those were the 3 that I played, and I liked them. So wait a minute. How do I bring up my smartphone again? That's the camera. Oh, I didn't know you could switch to first person here. That's interesting. How do I bring up the Sujimon index or whatever?
What's up? I'm good.
That's map. Where's my smart? Okay, like this? All right, so I haven't actually been looking at this too much. Confirm DLC, Sujidex, album, playlists, taxi, messages. No messages. Let me check out the Sujidex real quick. Species discovered 2. We've got some in Japan, some in Hawaii. I would like to see one of the entries here. Here we go. Okay. Shinya Sasaki. I guess he's a creep of the non-sexual nature. Okay. Former member of Moroi Industries, having trouble finding work due to laws that discriminate against ex-Yakuza. And we met this guy. A man addicted to street fights. A true sportsman, he can respect his opponent's strength even if they're his enemy. All right. Where are we going? Oh, we want to take another taxi? What did I get wrong here? Oh, we had to come here to get this taxi. Okay.
You sure you got enough stuff with you? I mean, it's Hawaii. Not a day trip up to some hot spring.
You're staying there at least a few nights.
I did
right?
not know that, Pila.
Enough change of clothes?
Hey, if I run out, I'll buy some. I hate dragging luggage around. Look at us. First we're homeless, and now we're stressing about extra clothes.
Hey, you're right. We really moved on up. This might just be the R&R you needed. Take the time to enjoy it.
Oh, and I'm good with any gift. But macadamia nuts.
Sure. Thanks, guys. Well, guess I'm off.
Happy travels.
Adachi and Nanba left the party. So we're on our own.
Man, ain't nothing like a sunrise in Hawaii.
Retro games, huh? Can't you just download most of them?
On behalf of all of our crew, thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We hope to see you again soon.
No. Wait, careful, hold on. Oh, please, just wait 1 second.
Hey. Mind if I take over?
Yes, please. Thank you.
No need to be so gentle with it. Just lift him by his belt here. Like a sumo in his loincloth. See?
Thanks for lending a hand, sir. We appreciate the help.
No. If anything, I was being too nosy.
I wouldn't call helping a stranger out nosy. I take it you've done this before?
Well, an old friend of mine spent most of his life in a wheelchair, so...
Yeah, that would do it then.
Anyway, you here on vacation?
Oh, let's stop and chat in the middle of the plane.
Right on. Well, let's make the most of it, huh? Later.
Thanks again. Oh, Huiho.
Who what now?
Ahuiho. It's like saying, until next time.
No. Okay. Ahuiho!
Aloha. All right, we've arrived in Hawaii. So I wouldn't think there would be anyone here to meet us. Yeah, grab a taxi, right? Sure would be nice if the taxi driver spoke Japanese. Kasuga's money has been converted to US dollars. From this point on, any cash gain will be converted automatically when appropriate. The exchange rate is fixed at 100 yen to $1. Okay. Well, with that, we've sat through another 45 minutes of cutscenes, but we have made it to Hawaii, where I suspect the rest of the game, the majority of the rest of the game will take place until probably we go back to Japan for some grand finale where we fight to the death with somebody. But I think that's a good place to take a break, so we'll stop here for today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, those of you watching the VOD in the future. And Pilachu, my biggest fan who is here in the chat today and was present live, thank you so much for stopping by. We'll be back on Monday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific. I will try not to miss the stream this time. It's been, I took basically 6 months off, so I'm not in the habit of like thinking every morning about streaming, which is why I missed yesterday. But we'll be back on Monday, and hopefully we'll get to explore a little bit of Hawaii and see what Nancy thinks of the tropical sunshine. Until then, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.